Hey everybody, so I have another knife review for you. This one was also kind of another Christmas present. I was actually given a gift card to Lowe's, and instead of get something to actually do something around the house, I thought of myself and got myself another knife. So, just one of those things. This is the Ken Onion CRKT Ripple. And I'm definitely impressed with this knife for the price. It's not your expensive Benchmade or Spyderco or something like that, but it definitely has a lot of attractive features on it for the money involved behind this. So let me get it flipped out real quick, and then we'll work our way through the tech specs. So this knife actually features a flipper right here, and it offers really fast deployment. So let's just run through the specs. You can expect to pay around 36 bucks for this. You may pay a little more, you may pay a little less. It just depends on where you're looking. So the steel on this is stainless steel. It's an 8CR14 MOV. So it's similar to your Spyderco Tenacious maybe in blade hardness. The blade is a hollow ground drop point in satin finish. The blade length is 3 1/8 inches. Closed length is 4 1/3 inches. The handle on this, which really impresses me, the level of detail they put into this here, is actually 6061 aluminum, which makes the knife really light. When I get to the pros and cons section there, I'm definitely going to be talking about the handle a little bit. So another one of the details they definitely put into this is the jimping. When you open the knife, the jimping lines up with the jimping on the blade and the jimping on the pocket clip. So that's, I don't want to say it's a feat of engineering. Obviously it's machines cutting this out and doing the work, but it's definitely a nice fit and finish. Let's put it that way. It's a good aesthetic skill. This features a liner lock, and the weight on this is 2.5 ounces. So for the size of knife you're getting, it's actually quite light. Just to compare it, the Griptilian I have, it's a full-size Griptilian. I want to say it's model 551, but I could be wrong in that. It's 3.25 ounces. I had it on the scale earlier, so to compare it to 2.5 ounces, this is considerably lighter, and the majority of that comes from the aluminum handle probably, and the blade thickness on this actually isn't as thick as a Griptilian, so you're also saving a little weight there. So the pros and cons, obviously it's stainless steel, the blade's not going to rust on you. You don't have to treat it like your other blades and oil it. Out of the box this was razor sharp, and I've probably been carrying this a month and a half, and I bought rock salt the other day, and I'm like, hey, I'm going to cut into these rock salt bags for the water softener with this, and it just tore right through them, no problem. And I did the paper test, you know. I was excited to do that after I cut through those bags, and it was still cutting paper razor sharp. So haven't had to sharpen it yet. Been about a month and a half. Like I said, it's got the nice flipper on it for fast deployment. One thing that I kind of don't like about this knife is it doesn't have a thumb stud, and I'll just give this as an example. I didn't flip it hard enough earlier today once, and it was kind of half stuck out, and I'm like, well, how the heck am I supposed to get this knife open? You know, it doesn't have a thumb stud, so you just got to give it a little flip. Not a problem there, it's just a training issue, I guess. You just got to know to do that. Definitely has some aggressive jimping on it. I do like this. It fits my hand very well, and the jimping is very functional on this, and it lines up, like I mentioned earlier, between the clip, the handle, and the blade. So very impressive there. Carry, the carry's okay on this. The pocket clip's not movable. I guess that's a con. You know, I really like to carry all my knives tip up, and this one's tip down. So it's not the end of the world. It kind of rides high in the pocket compared to some other knives I have. That's not a showstopper either, especially, you know, for 36 bucks. Overall, it's a really good knife, and it's really light. That's what attracts me to it the most, and the sharpness attracts me the most to it too. CRKT's been putting out some really good stuff in my opinion, and it just stays so sharp. So that's about it for me. I've worked my way down my list, so that's the review. Hope you enjoyed it and found it informational. And if you're looking at one of these, I definitely add one to your collection. It hasn't let me down yet, and it's really light, like I said, and I'm impressed. So anyway, have a good day.